Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Rafegal. This is Zelda Randomizer, and this is level 8. For those just joining us, this is the a randomized ROM of Zelda, which means that every dungeon, every cave, every shop, the entrance on the map is randomized, and the levels themselves are randomized. So this is level 8. It has all the same rooms in it that the original game does, but it does not have them, or it has the same pattern eventually, but they're not in the same places. So it makes the levels make this or have the overall same layout, but each of them is in a different place. If you're wondering why I'm going at them with a sword, it's because we don't have a bow. That's why we're here. We actually have all the pieces of the Triforce. We already found the one for this level. It was right near the entrance, and we are trying to find we're trying to find the bow. There are 2 items in level 8, so it seems like a better chance to find it than in most other levels, at least. We've already got the items for most of the levels. We still need it for 6 and 8. And I hate level 6, so we're doing 8 first. Even though it has rooms like this. I've already been through a couple pieces of this, I've already been through this a part of the dungeon. That's how we got the Triforce. But level 8's a really big level, and yeah, okay. So I think there's a bunch of stuff over here. So we'll need to kill these Pole's Voice. And then hopefully there's nothing too nasty. If I'm remembering correctly from my time right in here earlier, there's like a Goma. Okay, right there. Which we cannot kill. But we can sneak past. There's... oh my gosh. Have we been in this room before? This feels like we've been in this room before. I didn't have the big shield last time though. Oh, I wasn't in this room before though. Oh well. There's a lot of scary rooms in this dungeon. Okay, we don't... at least we've got... okay, I'm kind of skipping past those because the room, or the key, sorry, the item should be in a spot. Oh my gosh, are you serious? We lose. While the randomizer is pretty good at dealing with certain stuff like that, it is possible for it to create a room that you cannot escape. And the only condition for that is stuff like that in particular, which is enemies that can only be killed by 1 or 2 weapons and a trapdoor. I mean, it's basically just like Goma and Dig Dog are like, or if you don't have any bombs and you get in a fight with a Dodongo or something like that. If it locks the door behind you, there's not much you can do. Well, I mean, do we keep going on level 8? I'm trying to remember where I think level 6 is literally like not that far from where we're at. So I think I'm actually going to try level 6 even though we were going to do level 8. Although I'm going to feel really dumb if level 6 ends up not being what we're looking for. But we have magic sword now. I like magic swords. Is this one? Yep. Okay. So we haven't gotten very far in level 6 either. I really hate to just abandon it, but level 8's actually like on the complete other side of the map. So yeah. Is that... Yeah, we did that before. That's how we got to the other corner. So we're just gonna stay on this side this time. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. And that might actually just pay off right now, because I think that's going to be our item. Except for there's likes. And we actually have a big shield for once. Oh my gosh, are you serious? After all that, and all that worrying about level 8, the bow was literally like one more room into level 6 that which I had abandoned. I didn't even need to kill anything. Okay then. That does not mean we are done, but it means that we are actually in much, much better shape than we were a second ago. I'm trying to remember if one of these has a... I think one of these has a burnable bush. Yeah. I'm suddenly seeing why I may not have done this one yet. Maybe the blue Lionels. So I don't actually need anything in particular. One of the things I realize I don't have access to is the letter or the... Oh, that screen. Okay. I swear I didn't actually know that that was there. Okay, so we got the letter, finally. Which means that we can go pick up a potion before we go to level 9. Let me double check my map real quick here to find the closest potion vendor. I think we're gonna go to the choose any road you want, which should be right over here. Yeah, right here. I have always been confused by these. Okay, so I think this one right here should be a potion. Yep. Okay. So now we should be able to give this guy the letter, open all the potion shops, and not be able to afford because we don't have any rupees. Figures. Okay, well let's see if we can get some rupees, I guess. Let's see, I don't think we've done this yet, from what I can tell. My map says we don't. Nice! Okay. Let's get some potions. I really don't want to do level 9 with no... randomized version of level 9 with no potions. That sounds horrendous when I barely know how to get through level 9 as it is. Awesome. Okay, so we've got 10 bombs, 6 keys, 4 rupee/arrows, which we'll need to get some more as we go, but I'm pretty sure we will. Oh yeah, level 9's like right at the beginning, so we actually want to go back to where we were on the coast. I think because like level 9 is like right, like literally right next to the start. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay. It's like right here. Okay. Level 9. I do have a map. Obviously it doesn't matter. Because it'll be randomized, but I can at least get or keep track of the layout a little bit better than some of the other dungeons. That was weird. Okay, yeah. So level 8 must have been the magic key. What don't I have? The magic key and the power bracelet. Okay. Again, I actually have the big shield this time, and I'd really prefer to keep it. So we're going to be very careful in dealing with these likes. We're going to keep them away from us with fire. We're going to run into our own fire, apparently. Okay, they didn't drop anything. Okay. And we should be able to go one north, but we're gonna wait and see if we need to. Oops, that's not good. Kind of trying to get a good outline of the map to an extent here, so I'm gonna start off with the edges and kind of work my way in. I can't remember if they randomize where Ganon and Zelda are or not, so we may or may not have to look for them. Either way, the way to get to them is going to be different, and we do need the silver arrows before we kill Ganon. So that part is still the same. We need to find the silver arrows before we get to Ganon. Okay, so this should just be up, which means we can skip that key door that was on the right there? Which means that must be a bombable wall. That's weird. Apparently this dungeon has walls that are bombable from one side and open on the other side or locked on the other side, because this one was locked on the other side, I'm pretty sure. My favorite enemies, the blue wizardrobes. We're gonna stay on stay on the ladder. I think it's interesting how they keep, or how there's a bunch of rupee drops here. It actually seems like it makes a bit of sense, since since the arrows are based on that. Oh my gosh. All the likes. Shimmy there a bit. See if we can clear these out. Okay, so we're already like right next to where Ganon normally is. Let's go this way. I'm okay with that. Level 9 is a really big level. It covers almost the entire map. So this is not going to be a short process, most likely. Unless we just get lucky like we did with the Triforces and half of this seed. For those of you who don't know, the seed is the random generated, basically it's the random numbers that determine what or how all the items are laid out. One of the neat things with these types of randomizers is you can use them over and over again, obviously. And okay, we're gonna leave that alone. I'm really hesitant about that. Okay, there's only one square more to get to the top, so we're gonna go back up to the top. We're gonna go all the way up to the top, and we're gonna get wrecked. Okay. Well. Okay. But I don't think that particular style of room can have the items in it. The rooms with the items maintain their same design. They may not have the same enemies, they may not be in the same location, but they look the same. So that was not... We know that wasn't one of the rooms that could have the items. One of the other random nice things here is going to be the fact that we're actually really close to a fairy. It's not very many screens away, and there's not very many scary monsters between there and here. So we can, unlike regular level 9, run back and forth as we're exploring. Of course, the bad news is it's probably going to take way longer to actually get through level 9 than normal, but, you know, take what you can get. Small favors, right? Okay, so we've gotten a straight line there. We know that at the top there is a, the second from the top is a stairway like that. Almost exactly like that. And honestly, I'm wondering if this is going to be the other end of it. But if it is, then we're going to need to find some new places to explore, because I don't think it's actually going to be helpful. That style of door, by the way, is only for these entrances like this. It's not for... Yeah, we need this type of layout for the items. Or for one of the items, at least. Which, again, one of them is going to be the red ring, one of them is going to be the silver arrows. Did it seriously just go one room over? That's interesting. Okay, well, let's just go straight up. That's a really cool room design. I don't remember seeing that. downfall of the silver boomerang. It takes forever to come back. Okay, we'll go, keep going north. Nope. I don't think this is one with pushable walls, and then we're on the far right edge. So this is just a dead end. Okay. That's silly. Okay, we're gonna try going right, and we can't go down. So this is literally, was just a stairway to a dead end. Great. Thanks, Randomizer. Granted, that is about how level 9 works. Okay. Hey, that's an okay room. I'm okay with that. It's a room with all openings and the little pear dudes, blobs, or whatever they are, and I always thought they looked like pears. And we know there's a room to the right already that can't be bombed. And it's kind of a dead end. Great. That way, at least. That means we can go left. Okay. Okay. We'll ignore that and keep going. Just be a little patient here. This is probably an item. Nope. There's lots of rooms like this, honestly, but I was really hoping. Okay, so this is the room that we found earlier. That leads nowhere, because there's a dead end up there. But we didn't explore over here. So we'll try that real quick. We'll take it. Well, we don't need to kill everything there, so we'll go here. And this is probably a room with a bombable wall, although these enemies being in here is much, much nastier than what was normally in here. Okay, that was probably a little over-aggressive, but yeah, no, that was probably just a little over-aggressive. I have no excuse. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna get healed up, get back to the entrance. And yeah, I think we'll get healed up and get back to the entrance. And I think I'm gonna call this video for now. Got about, honestly, it's about a third of the level explored. I'm not feeling super confident yet, but hey, that's when it's this close to the start and there's a ferry right nearby, it's a lot easier to justify the whole dying repeatedly thing. I don't feel bad about throwing myself at the enemies here. So yeah, I'm gonna call this video here, and we'll pick this up next time with continuing to explore level 9. I hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, etc. And I'll catch you next time.